Good morning, viewers. Today, Sunday, September 13, 2020, you are still with me, Desti Rati, in program Metro TV Breaking News, which will provide you the real news which is taken factually from the field, either from national or international. I will accompany you for 5 minutes later with many kinds of information. Well, let's begin the news today. 30 delegates of Australian and Indonesian youth gathered in Melbourne, Australia, to join a conference which discussed ways to tighten cooperation between the two countries. Some incidents in Indonesia previously have caused turbulence toward the relationship between Australia and Indonesia. Ever since, the relationship has entered the phase of reconciliation. In order to accelerate and make a better progress, an organization named Conference of Australian and Indonesian Youth, or COSINDY, selected 30 high-profile delegates to create solution of bolstering the relationship. The delegates this year gathered in Collins Street, Melbourne, Australia, as neighboring countries' economic partnerships are deemed inoptimal. Based on the data from Indonesian Consulate General in Melbourne, Indonesia is the 10th trade partnership of Australia. Meanwhile, Australia is the 14th trade partnership of Indonesia. On the other side, defense partnership remains stable.
As a fellow democratic countries, we have an interest to ensure that our region, where we live in secure, peaceful, and prosperity, because as a two middle powers, we can find a solutions to make sure that we can contribute to the maintenance of that region.
The delegates team in 6 people worked together creating ideas to cope this issue through a program called COSINDY Review. Most of the ideas were emphasizing on soft power, for example, Kopi Coffee, an idea to connect Indonesian and Australian people through a video conference installation. Another idea is to create a startup summit.
So Team Merapi on COSINDY 2017 is on a mission to redefine the trade between Indonesia and Australia by create connections and provide the network together between the Australian Indonesian founders of startups and also the angel investor. Hopefully will be a long-term investment and also collaboration in the future.
Other than COSINDY review, the delegates had fruitful discussion through panel of politics, defense, business, and technology.
Along with a better condition of security in Indonesia, bigger opportunities to cooperate between Australia and Indonesia hoped to be optimally utilized. The awareness of strength between two countries also hoped to simultaneously boost the quantity and quality of cooperation within these two countries. From Melbourne, Australia, Nadia Atmaji, Metro TV.
Those all news I could present to you today. If you have some critics and suggestions, please visit us in www.metrotvbreakingnews.com. And for the wise word today is, do the best and don't think to be the best. Finally, I'm Desti Rati and all of crew Metro TV. We say thank you very much for your nice attention and see you next time.
Good morning, here's in the news at 10 o'clock with me, Cindy Ariza Putri. Viewers, the floodwaters that hit the Masamba district caused hundreds of homes to be waterlogged and mud. A number of residents report dead and missing. The floodwaters hit Masamba district, North Luwu district, South Sulawesi on Monday, July 13, 2020 tonight. The floodwaters left hundreds of homes swept with water and mud. A number of people report dying and missing. The floodwaters is caused by the flooding of the Masamba River result of unusually high rainfall upstream. River runoff broke in large quantity of mud and tree trunk. According to the information received, the air volume of the Masamba River swelled to a moderate degree but was not much in the upper reaches. Then at about it had retreated so that residents who had previously fled to their homes to clean out all the garbage that had entered the house. Suddenly, the eastern part of the Masamba River flooded again with massive infusion of air, estimation to be up to 13 feet. As a result, some residents are trapped inside their homes. By noon, 2 residents had reportedly died and dozens more will still unaccounted for. The 2 deceased residents were Gandhi, 35 years old, head of the 5th district of Toraja, and the Aski, 35 years old, a private businessman. That's news. Thank you and goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again with me, Bella Angelia. I will deliver news about COVID-19. Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infection disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. Older people and those with underlying medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is be well informed about the COVID-19 virus, the disease it causes and how it spread. Protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands or using an alcohol bead frequently and not touching your face. The COVID-19 virus spread primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So it's important that you also practice respirator etiquette, for example, by causing into a flaccid elbow. At this time, there are no specific vaccines or treatment for COVID-19. However, there are many ongoing clinical trials evaluating potential treatment. WHO will continue to provide update information as soon as clinical findings become available. See you next time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, people. Back with me, Clara Lydia Wina, on Saturday, 5 June 2020. A traffic accident occurred on the Sipali Toll Road. Successive accident involving 3 vehicles, namely buses, truck, and travel. Result of this incident, the traffic at the location was closed because the bus drivers crossed the lane. The process of moving the overturned buses directly carried out with the help of heavy equipment. The cause of the accident is still being investigated by the police. Evacuation of bus passengers. There were 15 people who only suffered injuries. So much information this morning. I'm Clara Lydia Wina. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, breaking news viewers. Back in front of you, I am Risma Salsabila, following more information. Viewers, first, the West Java Regional Police Mobile Brigade team is still looking for 3 residents who are suspected of being buried under the ground when the landslide hit Kampung Sinar Harapan, Hargajaya Village, Sukajaya District, Buku Regency on Wednesday, the 1st January 2020. The joint search team from various institutions ranging from the TNI, Polri, BPPD and volunteers are still carrying out the search process at several points where it is suspected that there are victims buried by landslide. The team experienced many obstacles in searching for landslide victims. In addition to ground movement still occurring, the search also used makeshift tools because heavy equipment could not enter the landslide location. Not only that, his party also brought in 3 neighbor dogs of the Herdle, Labrador, and Malinois types to assist in the search for victims who were suspected of being buried by landslides. Since the first day of the search team had to postpone the search for the missing victims several times. This is because it is feared that rain will cause further landslides. Currently, all residents of Kampung Sinar Harapan have fled to several locations. Some live in schools, village office, and homes of their relatives. And viewers, this is today's breaking news. Goodbye and best wishes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Mesya Rahmaulandari. I will accompany you 2 minutes for listening to breaking news. Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. Older people and those with underlying medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is be well informed about the COVID-19 virus, the disease is caused and how to spread. Protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands or using an alcohol-based scrub frequently and not touching your face. The COVID-19 virus will spread primarily through droplets of saliva or disease from the nose. At this time, there are no specific vaccine or treatment for COVID-19. I and all crew say goodbye and stay safe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.